Hi everyone, Lisa Haven here, and things are still escalating with North Korea, Donald Trump, China, Japan, Russia, and the whole enchilada, if you will. But I've got a lot of things to cover with you, and I want to brief what happened last night and through the week, and then add to it a lot of brand new information that is going on right now, so you have the up-to-date details. Now, yesterday I kind of went over this whole thing. China sent 150,000 troops to North Korea. America sent a military naval ship there that is gonna shoot any tests that they run. If North Korea does some kind of nuclear test, they're gonna shoot it out of the water. North Korea has also evacuated a bunch of people. And let me just show you a few reports on that so you don't have to take my word for it. Check out the first report here from ChristianTruther.com, and it's all over the internet. But war drums, North Korea prepares for nuclear test, evacuates hundreds of thousands. Japan joins the U.S. warships. Now here's the thing, not only America, but we also now have Japan ships who have joined in on the action to prepare against North Korea. So there we have it thus far. That kind of adds a little bit there. Here's another report by Time.com, and its headline, North Korea says to prepare for a big event and an important event. Now this was told to foreign journalists. I reported on this last night, but I want to reiterate it because it's huge. But he says the event is going to happen today, Thursday. So I guess we all just have to wait and see exactly what that event is. I also know that he is he's going to do his 6th nuclear test, and it's one of the biggest as far as I know, nuclear test that he's done. He's putting it in a tunnel there and he's gonna test it. At least it's being claimed as a test. But check out this report by Communist News Network. Satellite photo shows North Korea nuclear site primed and ready to go. So that's on multiple sources, not just on CNN. I don't care much for CNN, but sometimes they share some information that I want to get out there. Now, let's get on to some of the things that are about to go on today. So keep in mind, he's running a test. He's evacuated 600,000 people. Reports are saying U.S. and Japan are now in the waters, ready to go. China sent people. This is big. North Korea is over there by China and Japan. Keep that in mind as well. Well, check out this report from DailyMail.com titled, Kim Jong-Un may be ready to launch Sarin-Tipped warheads like the chemical weapons used in Syria. Now, this is a warning that came from Japan's prime minister. North Korea may already be capable of launching chemical weapons. Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe has feared Kim Jong-un has a capability to fire missiles tipped with sarin, the same kind of gas that was used to kill 87 Syrian civilians last week. And he goes on to say, or Abe goes on to say, this is a possibility that North Korea already has the capability to deliver missiles with sarin warheads. Now check out this other report from Daily Mail titled, is Kim Jong-un planning to use submarines to launch nuclear attacks? This is the question that's being asked because 50 North Korean subs went missing and are sparking all-out panics there in Seoul and Tokyo because, hey, he's like a firecracker, like I've said many times, ready to go off. Where are these submarines? And if they're carrying nuclear warheads, well, that could mean trouble for Japan, China, even the United States of America. Kim Jong-un, the report goes on to detail that Kim Jong-un is increasing his underwater military capabilities and may even have plans in place to launch nuclear missiles from a submarine. It has been claimed. There are fears that the North Korean dictator is adapting his fleet of subs so they can fire warheads amidst heightening tensions from the West. It comes 2 years after 50 vessels, which account for 70% of his submarines, have disappeared off the radar, sparking panic in South Korea and Japan in the wake of tensions in the standoff with South Korea there. There you have it. Now, here's the thing. Kim Jong-un has promised to retaliate if we are to shoot out his test missile or do something with that. And I only pray that that's exactly what it is. But why he feels the need to do that off and on, it's a good question that needs to be addressed. But he has promised that he will retaliate in multiple news reports. And now I want to just kind of take you to another thing on Donald Trump's Twitter page. He loves to talk directly to the people, and I enjoy that. Check out this tweet from Donald Trump. But I have great confidence that China will properly deal with North Korea. if they are unable to do so, if China does nothing, the U.S. with its allies, specifically I assume Japan, will. USA. Now that was a quote that happened this morning from Donald Trump on his Twitter page. And I've got 2 more reports to show you here. This next one is from NBC.com. Trump's options for North Korea include placing nukes in South Korea. So if things get hairy, Donald Trump, President Trump might put some nukes in South Korea aimed in that direction. Now, we know a lot of the times Kim Jong-Un, there's a lot of talk and no blow, but we also know he's evacuating people. We also know that Japan, America, and China are taking it seriously. Otherwise, they wouldn't send troops and send ships to that area. And we know Kim Jong-Un is taking it seriously because he's evacuated a lot of people there. Now, one final thing I want to show you. I want to say this. Look, I know we're in the midst of wars, rumors of wars, and everything. This isn't a time to all out panic and go crazy. Be watchful, know what's going on, understand the news. Look, like I said yesterday, there's a lot of ways that this can go. North Korea could do something to China. They could do something to Japan. They could do something to America. Or we can retaliate and do something to them. Or, like I said, maybe he's taking his people into hiding because he's scared right now because everybody's around him. We just don't know all the cards that are being played at this time. But any event, I found this report from naturalnews.com put out by J.D. Hayes, and it's titled, "If Nuclear War Does Happen, Which Cities Are Likely to Be Targeted?" Now, this is one guy's opinion, but I thought the list was interesting. Obviously, it's pretty much going to cover all your big cities there. Washington, D.C., New York City, Chicago, L.A., Dallas, Fort Worth, Miami, Seattle, Houston, Denver, Philadelphia, San Francisco, Phoenix, Tampa, St. Louis, Minneapolis, Boston, and Atlanta were the list of cities on that particular report. Now, again, take it with a grain of salt, but those are, if you live near a big city, that's kind of the way the cookie crumbles, if you will. But that is some of the things that are on the radar. Anyhow, I just kind of wanted to give you the latest on all of that so you have an idea where we're headed. Nuclear war, not war, craziness going on. And yes, for all of you talking about the whiteboard, I have a whiteboard. I just, it's put away and I haven't gotten it out of storage at this time. So, but, don't want to really hang it on my wall either, so this works in the meantime. But it's just a quick display. I just want to kind of show you what's going on so you know and you can see it for yourself and just kind of get that visual. I know I work better on visuals sometimes. So anyhow, wanted to bring you the up-to-date report on that. Please, if you like what you heard here today, please hit that subscribe button and share it on all your social media outlets, because look, that's the main way that the real information is going to get shared. And what I like to do is put all the news reports together so we have an overall idea of what is truly going on, rather than just reading one report that has half of the story. And this is why this kind of stuff is so crucial. Also, I've opened up a Patreon account with all the censorship from YouTube and Google and Facebook and the like. They've really cut us down a big chunk, 90%. So go there, the link will be below. If you want to help support what I do here, you can. Also, getthetea.com, another way to support, but this one's great because you get product in return. Some of my favorite stuff is there, and I'm just gonna grab it, but obviously, you know I love Get the Tea, and it is there, but go there. He's got more than just the tea. He's got all kinds of supplements, vitamins, liquid formed vitamins, all of which are fabulous, and multiple of which I take myself. Anyhow, well, thanks again for tuning in. This is Lisa Haven, signing out.